bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Are we on to the third race now, the start of the place accumulator. This is over 1,200 meters and the time to get your bets on, 1,300 hours. Let's go into our rerun of Gimmy's Laddie and of course interviews with Barbara Kennedy, Gabriel Pirisa, and I'm looking forward to what the Dino has to say. That's Dean Kannemeyer.
Going to go through towards the inside. 300 metres to go now. Time in the woods. Slimiani on the inside. The outside of that is Mini Coob. Gimmers Laddie is starting to warm up as they come to the last 250. Time in the woods. Mini Coob, Slimiani, and then Gimmers Laddie. But on the outside, Mini Coob's coming on best of all, and Mini Coob will win it. Second place, and we'll go to Time in the Woods, and then came Gimmers Laddie, and Slimiani ran fourth.
Yeah, look, he has shown quite decent form, early on in his career. Warren rode him last time over the mile and he said, he hasn't really learned much from racing. He suggested we drop him back down to the 12, just drop him out and let him improve. We've got Gareth on this time round. So that will be our plan, just drop him out and just let him run on and see if he can produce anything.
Yeah, look, obviously first timers, it's a bit of like shuffling a deck of cards because you never know if you're going to get a good card or not, and they don't show you that until races. So yeah, we're just going to see where he goes from there, see if he can run well, run on, and if he's got it, he's got it.
I thought it was a good performance. He was completely lost in the early stages. It was a bit quick, ran him off his feet, normal with babies, but he was doing good work at the finish. And he's also, babies also got to improve from one run to another, and he should continue to do that, unless he gets lost at Scottsville first time, especially coming down that hill. It can happen, but he's a nice little colt, a good mover, and I think he'll also continue to improve.
Is a horse that will continue to improve. This is my banker in everything. I like this horse a lot. Ryle, Gimmy's Laddie. Watched that replay a few times. Nice that the guys picked it up for the previous show as well over the final 400 meters. Yeah, he just looked to be out of his ground, too far out of his ground. That's what I want to say. Turning into the straight, he was a bit green for most of the way as well, and he only started to get his mind on the job when the race was over. He was the fastest finisher. I see he reported coughing as well, so hopefully, that was something that the stable would have, spoken about and hopefully tried to sort out that issue. But he now goes over a distance of 1,200 meters down the straight rather than around the turn. That was in open company as well. The two horses that were in front of him were two visiting horses, Candace Dawson's Mini Coob, and I think it was Paul Peters' runner that was back in second as well. So we'll see how this horse improves, as Dean mentioned. I like him a lot, Ryle, and I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to say he's a banker in the PA.
He does look to be the horse that they all have to beat, Dees. I think, as Dean Kannemeyer did touch on, certainly he's a horse that can continue to improve. It was a really nice debut performance. He made up many lengths. And I think Gimmy's Laddie's going to go close to winning. Number 14, American Dream. He does have his first run after Galden and a first run after a rest. And I think he's a horse that, going over the 1,200 meter trip once again, I thought he could just be a bit better over 14, but they are going over 1,200 once again with him. First run after rest. They could be prepping him for a race over 14 next time out. But I think he's a horse that will run well. We have number 15, Seattle Greenlight, who was supporter on debut, then ran fourth last time out in his first run in the province on the poly track after a rest. So maybe there is some scope for improvement from Seattle Greenlight as well. And he does get the blinkers with Warren Kennedy aboard. So I think those could be the horses that could challenge number 12, Gimmy's Laddie. And then from the first time is number 10, Black Cherry, Mike de Kock's runner with Richard Fourie aboard. The Dam did win once over 2,450 meters, one win, 2 places from 8 starts. And I just think the 1,200 meter trip could just be on the short side for this individual.
Yeah, I was to keep an eye on also, related to Seattle Flame, who won 5 times, got 1,800 meters. Now, I'll tell you how I'm going to sum this one up. Why I like Gimmy's Laddie. 14 American Dream. I hear you about the gelding. Pull out that form line behind Metallic Gold. 15 runners in total. One subsequent winner, Captain Casey. How strong is that form line? Not as strong that we wanted it to be. Seattle Green Light, Gavin Frenzel's runner. Yes, the horse is a Binker strike. But last time out, look at the horses that beat it. 33-1, Armed Force. 100-1, Canatonic. 100-1, Granddaddy Purple. I'm yet to see how that form line is going to work out. I'm purely going on that, guys. I looked at the two dangers in black and white, would look to be 14 and 15. But when I looked at their form lines, I said, well, they've had 3 runs. Their form lines don't look too good. And therefore, I'm going with 12. Gimmy's Laddie. So that's a banker for me in the place accumulator. How many horses for you?
I'm going to just go 2 horses. Number 12, Gimmy's Laddie, and then number 14, American Dream, having his first run after Gelding. I think he could just be a different horse now, having first run after Gelding.
Okay, we pretty much see this first leg of the plate accumulator as straightforward. But I'm giving a 5-star before on the show, and I'll give you a 5-star again. Have a go, yeah. Number 12, Gimmy's Laddie.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.